Hello gamers, Tony here from the Classically.com Gaming and Electronic Podcast, and today I'm taking a look at the latest game from CH Games and Chillingo called Seed 3 Heroes in Time, or just Heroes in Time. So yes, CH Games has developed the RPGs Seed 1 and 2, and there's no real indication that this one's called Seed 3 unless you look on the developer website or Chillingo's website. And so Heroes in Time is a free app in the App Store. It is native to the iPhone and iPod Touch, but can stretch out, as you can see here in the screen, to play on the iPad. One of the things you'll notice here is you can customize your pad. You can kind of move it around a little bit to fit where you want your fingers to be. You can also go with how dark or how light the transparency is on the screen. So I kind of like it a little bit darker so you can make sure you see all of your buttons. But yeah, I kind of like that. And then what's really important in these 2D RPGs, these retro style RPGs, is the game speed. I like to have mine a little bit slower just because they tend to move really, really fast, which is what part of developing an RPG for an iPad, which is a newer device that's also retro style. But then also, since it's a mobile game, they want to be able to make sure that that you can make it kind of fast if you want to play through fast parts of the game. And so this is a pretty cool option, but I like my game speed to, I grew up playing retro RPGs, so I like it to be a little bit slower like it used to be. So you can turn vibration on and off, auto routing on and off, and then graphic detail high or low. So let's go ahead and continue this game, and I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. Like an RPG, it's hard to do a review right away just because of the you're going to spend hours and hours playing through the game, and so, yeah. So what I've noticed so far is I love the 2D art style. As you can see here, it is an action RPG, so there's a main attack button. You also have different powers you can gain and put into, quick selection slots. And then you can pick up different things here and actually equip them. And once you equip things, as you see, I've picked up some armor, some boots, gloves, in addition to my weapon. What's pretty cool is once you equip them, they actually go right onto your character in the game. So that's always a really fun thing, fun part of the game. So you have different skills. Obviously, Power Smash, you unlock more skill slots as you level up. And then you have a current quest as well as side quests that you can go through. As you can see, Sally Up is my current main quest. And then Anna's skincare, I have to bring lotion to this lady, is my side quest I got going on right now. I've actually been playing a couple hours. I'm a level 5 character. And what I love is that little meter at the bottom that says experience. You can see that. It actually shows you live action of how you're leveling up here. So what I also like is you can save at any point in the game. And I'm getting ready to do a big battle here. So let's check it out. The enemy has holed up in the village. All units prepare to charge. Gotta love some 2D action RPG dialogue. So we will crush the enemy. I love these games like this. So let's start the quest. So far I've noticed the controls work really well. Now you get to pick from 4 classes of character when you start the game, and you cannot change that. You get to pick, I think it's very standard, it's very traditional. Warrior, Archer, Mage, and then there was one more, I forget what it was. There's another action, real close action-based character. I really like archers in these games, but the reason I didn't choose it is because I feel like the game probably controls better with an action person in this style of game where you're moving around a lot. Now they do have the little cursor which allows you to lock on, which is, it kind of auto locks on, which is nice. I think that the developer CH has been doing RPGs for a while, and if you've played Seed 1 and 2, I've played Seed 1 but not 2, then you know they're good games, and I'm sure that CH is improving on them with this Seed 3 Heroes in Time. So like I did mention, this is a free app, and so you can't beat that. But of course, that means they play heavily on the in-app purchases. And so, for example, what I've encountered so far is you can unlock these portals that allow you to do fast transfer from town to town, and each portal is 99 cents to unlock, and so things like that. But if you're in the mood, if you grew up playing games like the original Final Fantasy series or Chrono Trigger like I did, you know that, well, to be honest, part of walking around was just part of the game. So far I'm not seeing a need that you have to buy those things. It just kind of is more of a convenience issue, which I'm sure a lot of people will want to do. But I also have been kind of justifying some in-app purchases. You know, if I buy a game like this, or have a game like this that has I don't know, probably at least 20 to 30 hours of gameplay time in it, and if I spend $5 of in-app purchases, to me, that's totally worth it, because for $5 I got a great game that's going to last me 20 to 30 hours, which is, to be honest, more than most console games will last me. So that's a good thing here. But the story of this game is pretty cool. At the beginning, there's a king who has an evil witch who's kind of a advisor, of course, and then he has an honest person who's an advisor as well. And the king has two twin boys, and the evil witch convinces him that it's against the law to have two twins in the palace, and that he needs to kill one of them. Well, one of them is kind of escapes with the good guy, the good advisor, and the king thinks he's dead this whole time. Well, the king has another son later, and so the one twin is kind of raised by the witch and is evil, and is the one who's going to be king next. And then you play Mikhail, who's actually found as like this jungle boy by the king's youngest son, and the king's youngest son Carl. And so Mikhail actually gets back into the palace and gets mentored, and the king has no clue that Mikhail's his son. Mikhail has no clue that the king's his father. And you kind of play that story out, which is pretty awesome. But as you can see, the art style is really, really good. I'm in the Cuckoo Warrior dungeon here. The art style is really good. I've really enjoyed playing this game so far. I like the leveling up system. I don't know how annoying the in-app purchase thing is going to get until later in the game, but overall I'm very, very pleased with this game. Probably the best part of these retro style RPGs on the iPad is you can just click up here in those three icons across the top. You can actually buy points and buy items that way. You can see a world map right there, which is awesome, which helps you kind of define the goals. And even though it's open world in the sense that you can go around the village, talk to people, pick up side quests, do things like that, it is kind of linear in the sense that it is a mobile RPG, so they're trying to keep you moving. So that might be interesting for some people, but I really enjoy it because when I have my iPad, either if my wife's driving and I'm playing iPad in the car, or if I'm traveling somewhere, it's just great to have an RPG that takes out some of the longer elements and allows you to move through it a little bit quicker, but still a long game. And then the third icon up top, you just tap it and the game automatically saves. And then there's multiple save slots, so if there's multiple people in your house who want to play the game, you can do it that way. But yeah, just a really beautiful 2D action RPG. You just can't go wrong with this style of game. Really, really awesome. And I know later down the road there's some great boss battles. Oh, cool! I picked up a flute sword. Let's see. Let's equip. Where's my items? Flute sword, sweet. It's going to be a lot more powerful, which is awesome. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. But overall, really good action RPG. I definitely recommend you picking it up. Check it out. Chillingo always publishes some really awesome games, at least in my experience, with only a few duds mixed in occasionally. But this has been Tony from the ClassicLeague.com Gaming and Electronic Podcast playing Seed 3 Heroes in Time from CH Games and Chillingo. It's free in the App Store. Pick it up today. Make sure you subscribe to us, favorite this video, and then also follow us on Gaming 2.0. Go over to g2po.com and follow our channel over there as well. So, have a great day.